What's going on, everybody? In this video, we're gonna go over all the basics when it comes to the boxing stance. If you're looking to start boxing, but you don't even know where to start with as far as your stance goes, this video is definitely for you. I'm gonna break down all the basics, the things you need to think about, and I'm also gonna give you some drills which you can start practicing today, and that will help you get comfortable with your boxing stance and get a feel how to move properly and not to make most common mistakes. Alright, so let's begin. I want you to stand nice and tall with your feet about shoulder width apart, okay? Now, I'm gonna explain this for a right-handed person. If you're a left-handed person, you're gonna do everything the opposite of what I say, okay? Take a nice step back with your dominant foot. Okay, just like this. From here, I want you to think about a few things. I want you to think about your hips, knees, and ankles. Stay nice and loose and soft in those three joints, okay? Don't be too upright, but don't squat into it, okay? Just nice and loose. Pretend like you're on the surfboard or a skateboard. All right, just nice and loose and relaxed, all right? So here you are standing. Now, right underneath your feet, I want you to imagine a clock, okay? So if you're looking straight forward, it's 12 o'clock. All the way to your right is 3 o'clock. All the way to your left is 9 o'clock. So I want you to point your toes to about 2 o'clock, okay? So slightly sideways. And your torso should also be positioned slightly sideways. The reason why you don't want to be square like this, right, to 12 o'clock is because in boxing, your body is a target, right? And when you square to your opponent like this, you have a lot of open target right here. So how you hide this target is by turning your body sideways. Now, elbows also cover this, but I'm gonna get into this in a minute. But the most important thing here right now that I'm trying to cover right here is soft hips, knees, and ankles, feet apart, right? Your non-dominant side foot is forward, dominant side foot is back, right? And a few more things I want you to think about your feet position. So they can be too narrow, right? And another thing, your dominant foot cannot be right directly behind your front foot, okay? So make sure your feet are a little bit offset. In this position in your boxing stance, you should be able to draw a straight line right in the middle, right in between your feet, and that line should not touch either of your feet. Why? The reason why, if you're standing like this with your feet on the line, when you're moving side to side, it's gonna be really easy for you to lose balance. That makes sense, yes? So make sure your feet are a little bit offset side to side, and there's a nice width for forward to back ratio. Another tip for you to make sure your stance is the correct width, you gotta ask yourself a question. Can somebody push me on my shoulder and make me lose my balance, right? If the answer to that is yes, then most likely your stance is too narrow. So literally what you can do is grab a partner and have them get in front of you. You get in your boxing stance and you tell them, all right, go ahead, push me on my shoulder. If they can push you on your shoulder and make you lose your balance or make you fall, your stance is too narrow, gotta go wider. All right, so I wanted to demonstrate this for you. So I'm right here with my boy Brian. So he's gonna help me, right? I'm in my boxing stance. He's gonna stand in front of me and he's gonna push me on my shoulder. Go ahead, bro. Push me, like really, like try to get me off balance. Try to get me off balance. Again, yeah, again. Push me, yep, again. See? So like if he does this, if you grab a partner and your partner does this to you and you go like this, right? So if I go in the narrow stance and he does this, boom. For me, easy to lose balance. But if I go wider, I bend my knees a little bit and he pushes me on my shoulder, right? I'm right there. I'm right there, and I'm ready to counter. If anything, my torso is gonna go back, but I'm right here in position to counter if I need to, right? So try this drill with your partner, my boy. All right, so next thing, let's talk about hands, your arms. How do you position your arms in your boxing stance? So for your dominant side, I want you to imagine there's a door handle right here on your jaw. I want you to grab that handle and just let your arm hang on there, right? I don't want you to tense up. I don't want you to squeeze it, because when you tense up, you waste energy, right? And in boxing, you don't want to waste energy. You want to be economical and smart with the way you spend your energy. So grab that handle and just relax your arm on there. Let your right hand touch your cheek. let your elbow just be close to your body. But again, don't tense up. With your left hand, with your non-dominant side, that hand can flow a little bit in front of you. And another thing about the elbow, also, don't let it go out like this, right? The reason why in boxing this is called chicken wings, right? It's a funny joke boxers say, but what this does is exposes your body. Again, opens up the target for your opponent to hit. So you want to hide that target and protect it. Why? Because #1 rule of boxing is protect yourself at all times, right? Hands up, elbows in, soft hips, knees and ankles, feet apart, forward to back, left to right. You should be able to draw that straight line in the middle, right? Nice and loose, relaxed, chin down, hands out by your face like this. All right, so now I'm gonna give you 2 drills that will help you learn correct movement in your boxing stance, right? So over here I have 2 cones, an orange cone and a blue cone. If you don't have cones, don't worry about it. You can put 2 shoes on the floor or 2 water bottles, whatever, any 2 objects on the floor and spread them out a little bit, okay? So in this first drill, you're gonna work on moving forwards and backwards, right? So again, you're in your boxing stance right here, feet apart, elbows in, body's a little bit sideways. So the main thing when you're moving in your boxing stance, I want you to think about is whichever direction you go, that footstep first. So when you go forward, front footstep first like this. When you go backwards, back footstep first like this, right? So in this drill, I'm gonna start at the blue cone and I'm gonna move to the orange cone in my boxing stance. Once I get here, I can stop for a second and then I'm gonna move back to the blue cone, right? Again, main thing is to keep your feet apart. So when you go forwards, front foot step first and you're kind of pushing off your back foot. When you're going backwards, back foot steps first and you're pushing off your front foot. To progress this drill, you can start adding punches to it. So for example, I'm gonna move to the front cone, to the orange cone. I'm gonna get here and I'm gonna throw jab cross. When I move to the back cone, I'm gonna throw cross hook. This is a nice drill. You can practice to get comfortable with it and also practice not only your footwork, but correct technique on the basic punches like jabs and crosses and hooks, right? So forward, 1, 2, backwards, 2 hook, forward, 1, 2, backwards, 2 hook. All right, now in the second drill, you're gonna work on lateral movement, so movement left to right. So similar to what we just did with the forward and backward movement, right? You're gonna start at I have an orange and blue cone, right? So I'm gonna start at the orange cone, which is to my left, and the blue cone is to my right. So I'm gonna move from this cone to my right, and then I'm gonna move to my left. Again, same thing that you were thinking about when you're moving forwards and backwards. When you move forward, front foot first. When you go backwards, back foot first. Same thing here. When you go to your right, right foot first. When you go to your left, left foot first, right? Watch what happens if I go to my right, but I step with my left foot first. Legs cross, right? If I go to my left, but I step with my right foot first, legs cross. In this position, guys, you cannot attack, you cannot defend. If you get hit, you're likely to end up on the floor. So this is not the position where you want to be, right? And this is also a big mistake. Boom, click in your heels, because if you get caught, if you get punched in a position where your feet are this close to each other, even this close, again, you're likely to at least lose your balance, and worst case scenario, you're gonna end up on the floor. So you don't wanna have your feet too close like this, feet apart. Again, moving to your right, moving to your left. To progress this, you can start adding punches. You can start with as simple as just 1, 2. 1, 2, jab cross, 1, 2. If you wanna get creative, you can go 1, 2, hook, get to the right cone, uppercut hook, 2. Moving to your left, 1, 2, hook, moving to your right, uppercut hook, 2. All right, nice and loose, nice and relaxed, soft hips, knees and ankles, balance. Ain't nobody should be able to push you on your shoulder and make you lose your balance. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more boxing, health, and fitness videos. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next week.